And for more on the Nepal elections, we have Siddharth Bharadwaj joining us from Kathmandu, Nepal. Well, Siddharth, the mandatory silence period began yesterday, and with less than 24 hours now remaining before the voting starts, Nepal is preparing for its first national election since 2025 mass protest. Tell us more about the final preparations and the mood on the ground, and how are people responding as the country approaches this pivotal moment?
So, Lipakshi, these are very, very crucial and very, very important elections, because 19 million voters this time, they are eligible voters. They would be heading to the polls on 5th of March. And among them, 800,000 voters are the first-time voters. So the mood here, and especially, among the youth, is very, very high. It's very, very vibrant and exciting because they are saying that they are voting this time around because they expect a change, when it comes to the next government. They want a good governance. They want the government to focus on the youth. They want government to actually generate more and more employment and opportunity for the youth so that they don't have to leave their country and they can work here as well. Everything started. These are in fact the first elections the party, as we've also told viewers, after September last year when the protests rocked the country. These are the protests which initially started when the government put a ban on social media, but then later on they evolved into an anti-corruption movement. Since then, the country took a hit when it comes to its economic situation and political stability as well. So these elections will give a direction to the country and at the same time will revive its economy and relations with the foreign countries as well. So in this perspective, these are very, very crucial elections. When we have a word with the youth, they are saying that they need a change. They want the next government to focus on the youth. They also want the next government to focus on the climate change as well. This is also one of the issues which the youth of the country were addressing. So from that perspective, very, very crucial elections. We also saw intense campaigning for about 15 days where political leaders of the big parties tried to woo the voters and promised them that they will make the country corruption-free and also assured all the people of good governance. But these are very, very different elections. You cannot just compare them to the elections which happened earlier in the country. Because this time around, the dynamics have shifted, the dynamics have changed, in fact, and youth play a very pivotal and key role in these elections. So it's very difficult to say right now that who will, emerge as the leader of the country, which party will win these elections, because, the dynamics have shifted and it's very difficult to say this time. But then the thing is that people are having a lot of expectations after a lot of political turmoil in the country because of the protests last year. So in that manner, these elections are very, very crucial. And yeah, like I said, youth again will play a very, very important role in these elections of House of Representatives.
So all set for Nepal, who's supposed to elect 275 lawmakers under a mixed electoral system tomorrow. Thank you so much, Siddharth, for all that information, and we'll keep taking updates from you as the day progresses.